Alright, so the premise is very simple. I know how to win every single box fight ever, no matter what the situation is, what the player is, or who the player is, and how much experience you have in box fights. Just make sure to stay tuned, watch the whole video, and take all these tips into consideration next time you box fight. Alright, let's hop into it. There are a couple of things I want to take into consideration when talking about how to win every single box fight. The first being knowing your strengths and weaknesses. If you play to those strengths and weaknesses, hypothetically, you shouldn't be able to lose, and you should know what you need to improve so you don't lose. Alright, so in order to learn your strengths and weaknesses for box fights, the number one thing you should do is hop into box fights a lot more just to figure out what you're good at and what you're bad at. If you play with your friends or on Discord or with any, like if you have a team or something, you play with your teammates, that's perfectly fine. Just tell them what you're doing so they don't play really stupid. And then you'll find out what you're good at and what you're bad at. I'm personally just really good at hitting my shots, so I normally just go in for the close range fight. But maybe you're really good at peanut butter edits and you're really good at hitting some of those, so you could just go for some of those. And so on and so forth. Whatever your play style is what you need to play to. Now, look at this clip right here. I have no mats. I'm completely in shambles. Bop, 200 pump. I played to my strengths. A player who's really good at ARing probably wouldn't even gotten himself in that situation. Probably would have wasted barely any mats. Used whatever he could just to not force the close range fight. Now, watch this clip and you'll see what I mean by play to your strengths. What I do here is I try to force a close range fight while being as safe as possible. You see him just playing protective, placing cones, all that stuff. That's also one major tip you need to do: place cones everywhere. I messed up there. Try to edit, didn't get there. Bop, 160, bop, pickaxe. I'm sorry. That is a very good example of playing to my set of strengths. Now, the second most important thing, in my opinion, is being aware and knowing what is going on. I see that he tries to jump over, I place a wall. Make sure you place cones for piece control. That's also another tip I'm going to give in a couple of seconds. But, see, I edit. Boom. Get him. And then, right here, I have to be aware of where he is and what he's doing. So, I have to make sure I get good peaks, good angles, all that stuff. Then, I just get into his box and then fight him with this, close range like I'd always do. And that's another example of just playing to your strengths and being aware. So, right here in the beginning of this fight, I do the most essential thing in any box fight is getting the first wall and piece control. That just gives you a nice head start into piece control. Get that stare off, really good by me. He gets it back, really good by him. Then I'm just trying to take it back, and get the piece control fight going. Place a cone, boom, boom. He can't get away. He can't do anything really. Only I can, because I have the piece control and I have everything I need to do it. And that's why piece control is the best thing in box fights. Alright, one extra thing you probably should learn for box fights is learning exploits and phase tricks. Right here, I do a stare exploit, get into his box, and kill him very easily. And it's probably the best way to pressure your opponent and get into his head, and also just win most of your fights. Alright, one more tip is learning how to peanut butter. And this is really useful if you want to wager, or if you just want to play really safe and just learn how to play arena kind of fights whenever you're really stacked scrims. So what I do here is I'm telling my friend since I was filming this for a YouTube video, just do a peanut butter, play this a wager. He's kind of AFK right now, but this is probably the the best peak to learn and the most useful. I don't know why it's called peanut butter. I guess because the peanut butter sandwich triangle. I don't know, but also learn other peaks like what I'm about to do right now. You do one of these where you just go like this. This peak is very useful, and then my friend tells me about the other version of the peak, which is way better. And sorry, that peak is Very useful for whenever you just want to play really safe, like I said. And so while I'm waiting for myself to do this, if you guys could drop a like and sub, it'd be very appreciated. And check out my other socials, link in the description. I think I'm gonna do. But yeah, as you can see, the different peak right here, it leaves your stair more open, but it leaves you way less open. You can easily just go boom, boom, and then like that. But yeah, learning peaks like these are very essential to playing the game, and then you guys can watch me destroy him real quick. But yeah, that's another thing that's very useful to learn if you want to play wagers. So this right here is a good combination of some of the things I've mentioned in this video. The peaks thing, like I mentioned a couple seconds ago, hitting for 50 there, that worked very well. Then I knew when to push, and then I did the exploit thing, you know. Or at least I tried to. Yeah, I think I did. Sorry. So this is like a very good example of knowing when to W key and knowing when to not. Whenever you hit them 50, they're trying to heal, they're weak. That's the best time to do it. Alright, so one last tip in general is just VOD reviewing people that box fight. And just watching like wagers and stuff to see how people really like stress out or how they play whenever they are worried, and just how to stay calm and like learn from that, because staying calm is something you have to learn by yourself, and that's like one of the biggest issues people have whenever they play anything like for money or just anything. So that's the last tip. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see a 2v2 version of this, or a different type of like realistic or 1v1s, any of that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.